coming live to you with the Know It All Entrepreneur Show. Recently, I listened to Oprah's podcast, and in this podcast, she interviewed Steven Pressfield, who wrote many best-selling books. And they talked in the podcast about one of his books, I think it's his classic, his first book, and it's called The War of Art. And what Steven describes in the book and in the podcast, it's about resistance. Resistance we feel when we want to do something. Let's say you have a big goal, you have a dream, you want to do something really big. The resistance is your shadow. The resistance is what is holding you back. And resistance manifests as negative thoughts, as mind chatter, as procrastination, ideas like, oh, I cannot do it, I will never be able to do it. So our own mind is resisting our progress and our goal and our dream. So when you have a dream, something really big you want to accomplish, then you will feel actually your resistance is stronger. And Steven says, the more important something is for your development, the more resistance you will feel. And the good news is, we all feel that. You're not alone. Everyone feels that resistance. Everyone has this negativity on their mind, the negative thoughts, the worry, the procrastination. And when we realize that, we know it is just that we are resisting our own advancement, because resistance is a force of nature. It's there. It's always there. And when we realize that, we can understand and we don't have to give in to our negative mind chatter. So when I help my clients to move forward, I help them to click delete and let go of the negativity. There are many tools and techniques you can learn to clear your mind and to really move forward to where you want to go, to get through that resistance. And a start for you right now is just click delete. When you feel that worry, when you feel the negative thoughts, just delete, delete, delete. Don't even think about why you have resistance. Don't even think about why you have the negative thoughts. Just let them go, let them go. And very important, focus on what you want to do. Take actions. The more you take actions, the more you focus on what you want to do, the less space is on your mind for negativity. So someone said, like the negative mind chat is just like a roommate on your mind. So kick that roommate out. That roommate doesn't even pay rent. Kick the negativity out of your mind. Only focus on what you want. And the more you focus on what you want, the more you take action, the more likely you're going to achieve your goals. Also, Bob Proctor told me many, many years ago that when you want to achieve your goal, write every night, write down what you want to do tomorrow, like 3 to 6 actions you want to take to achieve your goal. And those 3 to 6 actions, in the morning, look at your list. And then when you look at the 3 to 6 things, decide to do exactly the one you don't want to do first, because you have so much resistance towards that. And when you do the one you don't want to do first, the whole day is perfect. The whole day opens up because you know you did the most difficult thing and you did the most thing to move you forward towards your goals and your dreams. So when we talk about resistance, I want to point out 2 things. One is your own resistance towards your progress, towards your goal, towards your dream. And that again manifests as negative thoughts, mind chatter, or procrastination even. The other way you see resistance is in your environment. When you decide, for example, you want to open your own business, or maybe you want to move, you want to live in a different city, you want to work globally, you want to even just start an exercise routine, the people in your environment some of them will support you, and then a good number of people will try to talk you out of it. And why do you think that is? Why wouldn't everyone just say, oh, wonderful, you want to start your own business. Oh, you want to move. You want to do this and this. No, they don't, because they think about their own dreams. And when you dare to leave work and say, I'm going to open my own business, your co-worker might have the same thought and dream and might say, oh, I want to do that too. But his or her resistance is so strong that they are so afraid to do it. So when you change, your environment feels they have to change. And some people don't like change. And actually, I would say it's not so much that people are afraid of change. It's more people don't like to lose control and being changed. So when you change, your co-workers, your friends, your family, they feel they have less control and they might get really worried. Now, of course, a number of people will really embrace it and say, great, do it, do it. But the ones who have maybe similar dreams and don't have the courage like you to do it, they will hold you back. They will talk you out and say, oh, don't start the business because you're never going to make money. Be happy where you are, or just be satisfied where you are. Don't even try to move. It's not, you will never find friends. Or don't do this, don't do this. Or when you start an exercise routine, they will say, oh, don't exercise, come with us for lunch, come with us for dinner, because they, your friends and family, co-workers, think about, oh, I really should exercise too. And then you make them in a way indirectly feel bad. It's their choice to feel bad, of course. And then they want to talk you out of it. So remember, when you feel resistance, your own mind chatter, your own resistance, you also will encounter resistance in your environment. And that is okay. What I do and what I advise my clients, when your environment is very resistant, do two things. One is the people who are very close to you, like your family, just pretty much inspire them by being a good example. Don't change them. Just do what important is to you with still being there for them. And the other people you don't necessarily need to see every day, like negative friends or negative co-workers, just do less time with them. Kind of distance yourself. Say, okay, I'm going to exercise today and you're welcome to come with me. And if you don't, that's okay. I still, I'm your friend, but you don't have to do what I do. But don't let your dreams being limited because of other people's thoughts and other people's fears, because you want to live your life and you deserve to live your life. You deserve to pursue your dreams and your goals. So to recap, the Oprah's podcast where she interviews Steven Pressfield, who wrote The War of Art. You can Google that, of course, it's very inspiring. And then he talks about the resistance, and resistance manifests as negativity in your mind chatter, negative self-talk, procrastination, and also you will find resistance in your environment. So when you know that resistance is just a shadow of your dream, resistance is the force of nature where you know it's there, but you can just click delete, and move forward and focus on your action, focus on what you want to do, and focus on the environment that helps you to move forward. So here I have some questions in the chat here. When you have some negative friends, but they're usually not mean to me, but like they are really close to you. Yeah, but if they're negative, you just spend a little bit time with them and inspire them by being positive. Remember, you can be an inspiration, Grace. You can inspire your friends and your family and your surrounding by being very positive. And then your negative friends will either be less negative or they will not want to spend much time with you, and let them go. Let the negative people go out from your life and find positive people. I know you have many good and positive friends, and spend less time with the negative friends. Now, of course, sometimes we have to do certain projects at school or at work with people who are negative. So we treat them with compassion. And we always inspire others by being really positive and being the best we can be. And with that, I will leave you for tonight. I wish you an amazing week. Remember, resistance is a force of nature. Don't give in. Pursue your dreams. Click delete when you have those negativity, mind chatter, and all those things coming up. And if you like to learn techniques to clear your mind and to help yourself to develop a success mindset, contact me, because I work with clients on clearing the mind chatter and helping them to achieve the dreams they want to achieve. And for that, I will leave you for today. Bye bye for now.